Hi, I'm John Howard with howardstrengthtraining.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about belts. I'm going to start out with my favorite here, the lever belt. I bought this from Inzer.com. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 5 years or so. This is a large, and as you can see, I used to, okay, when you buy the belt, the lever isn't hooked on. It screws on. There's 2 screws. Just with a standard screwdriver, you can open that or unscrew it and adjust it. So it goes on. That easy. So there you can see the lever, hopefully. You can see there's 2 screws right here. The first time that you, after you buy it, the first time that you use it, or the first couple times, you're gonna probably want to take a screwdriver to the gym with you, because once you actually start squatting and stuff, you can tell if it's too loose or too tight. And then you can adjust it. And this is a large 13 millimeter belt. No roller at all. Just the lever. And it looks like it's really durable. They do sell replacement levers if this one got damaged or broken somehow. You could just buy a new lever and you could still have your belt. When you first buy a belt, especially the 13 millimeters, they're really stiff. So it takes a little bit to break them in. And another thing is it will have a tendency to pinch you when you put it on, so I usually put my thumb in. I don't know if you can see, like, right like that, and then there we go. No problem, and it's as tight as I could possibly get it with that. Comes off real easy too. This is my first powerlifting belt that I've ever had. Again, it's 13 millimeters thick and 4 inches wide. And it's 4 inches wide all the way across, just like the lever belt was. I can show you what you don't want is a roller with a seam in it. See there, it's actually, I don't know if you can, but see how it's belling out at the ends now after years and years of use. Now you can see how that's damaging the belt. It's worn out the seams or the stitching, and it's the belt is actually beginning to split in apart. And so I wouldn't ever recommend a belt. Now you can there's a better look at this. See how this is a seam, and it's basically junk. The only thing about the belt like this is when you're squatting, you want to concentrate on squatting. You know, you don't want to have the belt be the big problem in it. It's actually, I mean, especially if you have shoulder problems, it can be hard to tighten your belt properly and put it on and take it off. That's the advantage of the lever belt. Here's another belt, and I think I bought it from Inzer too, but it's just it's a 2-prong, and again it's all the way around, 4 inches, and I'd recommend. See, it doesn't fit me anymore, so. Yeah, over the years I've had at least 6 belts. This was actually the very first belt that I owned. I got it when I was a teenager, and it was actually too long at the time because my waist was really thin. So I had to, what I did was I folded it over like this and cut it here. So see, the thick part used to come out to here, and I actually cut it. You can, it's hard to tell, but so now I wouldn't have had to do that. I could barely still get it on. But the thing about like this, a belt like this, you don't want to use it for squats or deadlifts because see how thin it is in the front? This is for overhead lifting or doing power cleans where you're going. See, with overhead lifting, you have a tendency to lean backwards like that. So you want the support, you want that to support your back from leaning over too far. Whereas with the powerlifting belts, they're for squats and deadlifts, and they stop you from falling over too much. You know, they support you all the way around, and so. And I've just actually spent at least $3,000 on spinal decompression with the chiropractor, where they actually stretch your spine back out apart to compensate from, or to counteract from being compressed all these years with lifting weights. But this lever belt is definitely my favorite belt that I've ever owned. I recommend the lever belt over any type of belt. The Inzer. This is the Inzer Forever belt, or Inzer lever. I can't remember something. But oh well. But yeah, you want a belt like this for squats, deadlifts. If you're doing heavy shrugs, I would do that for shrugs too. Or if you're doing any like strongman types of things, like farmer's walk, something like that, you would definitely want a belt like this. Presto. I would also see any reason why you couldn't use this for overhead lifting too. Off. Yeah, I'm going to show you how fast I can put it on. Okay. That's another thing I should show you. If you do wear headphones, when you lift, you're going to want to be careful where your cord is going. I'll show you, because when you take it off, if the cord is like sitting right where my finger is, that's gonna pinch it. And that's happened one time. It didn't ruin the headphones. I still use them, but it did. It came close. So that's one thing to watch out for. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, guys.